Hey y'all, welcome back to Steward Your Plans. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to be here. Today, I wanted to show you my finances and fitness planner for 2026. I'm using the Sterling ink, and this is the very first time I've ever used Sterling ink, but I am so excited about it. I've already set up quite a bit of it, and I wanted to walk you through it today and just show you kind of what I have in mind for 2026. So, the reason why I paired finances with fitness is because all of those things are measurable for me. And so, anything that's measurable, it's outside of tasks and lists and projects and things like that. So I thought it would be good to be able to house everything together that has a measurable outcome or measurable goal in one planner. And that way, when I'm in this planner and I'm thinking about my finances and I'm thinking about numbers and budgeting and bills and things like that, for me, it also aligns with measurable outcomes with fitness. How many miles I walk, how many hours I work out, how many steps I take. So all of that will be housed together in this planner. And I'm so excited. The setup for this was so easy and pretty effortless, which was amazing to me because I've never done a finances and fitness planner. But it was just really easy to move through each page and figure out where I wanted to house things. So I wanted to show you all kind of what I've done so far. I haven't set it up 100%, but it's probably about 80% done. I've set up daily pages in the back, a few of them, so you can kind of see an outline of how I plan to work in my daily pages and document certain things there. But I don't have them all set up because I'm not quite sure if the format that I have them in is going to work for me. So I'm going to take it a month at a time and just make sure that everything's housed exactly the way I want it to be. So, okay. So again, this is the Sterling Ink Common Planner. It's I believe this is the N2 Compact full year, and did that intentionally. And I have got this sticker from a shop. I can't remember the name of the shop. It's been a really long time ago, and I've held on to it, but I thought it was really cute with the gold foiling, and it matched well. So kind of want this to be an inconspicuous planner because I'm going to be taking this with me in my purse so that I can document all of my finances and things like that. So let's open it up. So inside I have, you see the cover. This is some artwork from a friend of mine. We went to high school together. We've kept in touch over the years. She's an artist. Her name is Letissa Adele. You can look her up on Instagram and purchase art from her there. But she gave me this. She participated in a event that I had for a nonprofit that I used to work for a couple of years ago, and she gave this to me as a gift, and I love it, so I keep it tucked inside of my planner. But here I have my cover, and then I thought it would be, I put this little pocket from Coffee Monsters Co. here. I thought it would be a good place to house like receipts or whatever, and then here I just have some stickers. So opening it up to the first page, put some deco stickers in there. And this is where I'm going to be tracking my paydays, my cycle, and don't know if I'm going to track my PTO in here yet. I think I might do that in my legacy planner. I'm not quite sure just yet. My legacy planner is going to be my Wonderland 222, and I'll talk more about the whole idea of legacy planning when I move into that, and I will do a plan with me video and do a flip through so you guys can see what I have planned for that also. But this is just, I wanted this right up front so that I could track my cycle and paydays and things like that, because those things go hand in hand for me in a odd way. But and then here I haven't done anything in these pages yet. Not quite sure what I'm going to do. Haven't quite decided. Goal breakdown, not quite sure what I'm going to do here yet. I'm still thinking about it. May set this up as kind of like a yearly overview page where I have everything housed in one location so that I get that 30,000 foot bird's eye perspective of my fitness for the year. I do have some weight loss goals. I know a lot of people don't like to talk about that, but I have some goals as far as that goes. And then, of course, my budgeting and finance is concerned. And then here, I think I'm going to use this for my subscriptions or my weight tracking. I haven't totally decided yet. I don't want to be obsessed with jumping on the scale every day, but it might be a good place for me to be able to track my progress from that bird's eye perspective. So I haven't quite decided yet. And then here I've set up, so this is going to be like my quarterly tracking. So these are some medications that I take. And then I mentioned that, budgeting for me is really important this year. And so this is the medication, and then I have my hobby, and then my budgeting. So this is just a habit to make sure that I'm doing all the things that I want to be doing throughout the course of the days in the month. And then I set these up with the Coffee Monsters Co. These are headers that I got out of a Happy Planner sticker book a long time ago. I tore all the pages out, took the covers off, and stuck them in a notebook, so I can't even tell you what book it's from. But so I'll be tracking my weight and the miles that I walk, how many minutes. This is going to be a cumulative total for the quarter. And then down here, we've got just some finance things that I want to check on. So my credit score, my retirement fund, how much I have left to pay on my car, credit card balance, savings, and I'll do that for each quarter. So I've set that up for all 4 quarters. And I purposely left this blank because I'm not sure that I'm going to want to continue to track the same things that I have put over here for first quarter. I struggle with tracking my habits. I was in a Hobonichi last year and started off strong, and then about April, I completely fell off, and I think I just got really bored with it. So I'm hoping that just keeping just very small, minimal habit tracking goals in place, it's going to be a lot easier for me to maintain. So that's the 4th quarter. This was really fun to set up. It was very easy for me to be able to visualize how I wanted to put things. I knew exactly what I wanted to do and how I wanted to set it up. And then moving into this, it was effortless. So I was really excited about that. And then let me go to the second page. Yeah. So what my plan is for, I have some others on December. I've been tracking December, but that's private information. I don't really want to share it on the internet. But so here, what I'm doing is marking off any day that I have a bill scheduled to come out, and then I'll write the bill in and the amount. And this is just going to give me kind of a broad view to be able to track each month what we're spending in bills. And this is for bills only. This is not for miscellaneous spending like going to the grocery store or, getting a haircut, things like that. So in Sterling Ink, you have all of your months together. And then you move into the weeklies. So first week of January. So what I plan to do here is just put bills at the top and then list them out below. So this is anything that has to be paid on any given day. And then down here, I'm going to put my miscellaneous spending. So this will all be groceries, gas, if I buy a book at the bookstore, whatever it may be. This is just miscellaneous spending, what it was, how much it was, and then I'll list that for each day. Groceries, things like that. And then down here I have eating out. So this is what we would pay in like eating out. So I wanted to track that specifically because we have been eating out so much and it's just ridiculous. And so I want to track where we're eating and how much we're spending. That's an area of our lives that we have got to cut back on because it's been way too much. And then down here, I'm going to do where you see the beige. So this is pink. So this is all finances. And then down here is where I'm going to track my sleep. So I'm going to track sleep here. So my graph is actually going to look different. So it's going to be flipped upside down. So rather than the peaks for a lot of sleep will go up, they're going to come down. So 5 hours is usually a minimum for me. I usually fall between 6 and 7 hours. I'm not sure if I'm going to shade these in or if I'm going to just create like a graph that goes down and across. I haven't really decided. But so for here it would be 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours of sleep. I usually, like I said, get between 6 and 8 hours. Every once in a while I'll get 9 hours of sleep, but I just wanted to be able to track that and see it in a graph. I don't know why I like to see my sleep in a graph, but it's just something that I enjoy seeing. And then down here I'm going to have my fasting. So I do intermittent fasting every day. I usually fast for 14 to 16 hours. Most days it's 16. I'm going to try to work up to 18 hours next year. And then down here, I'll have my steps. So we'll put my step tracker down here. And I may house them in another place so that I can see my steps progress over a period of time. But I don't like tracking my steps. I do it because I feel like it does help me to be able to see progress. So, but that is essentially how all of the weeks are set up. And you can see this is January. I have set up this whole planner. And that way I just need to go in and add icons that will be indicators of what everything is. And then the scripts, I'll put the bill scripts up here at the top. So that's January. Cute Coffee Monsters Co. washi. And then we move into February. Same concept, same idea. And I'm pretty sure that I want to use the same format all year. So when I have it completed and I have all the icons, I placed an order yesterday during the Coffee Monsters Co. sale, and I ordered some of the tiny washi icons to use here. So when those come in and I have it completed, I'll give you guys a quick look at this so you can see what I'm doing. This is March. This is from Hubman and Chub Girl. And then to reduce some of the thickness that happens down here when you put washi in the same place, I started using the sidebar for that. I'm not really going to be using this for anything. So, highly functional planner. This is from the Coffee Monsters Co. This is April. There's no rhyme or reason. I just went through and picked out which washi I really like and matched up the colors as best I could and went to town setting it up. May. So with each week that we have a birthday in my house, I did use the birthday washi from Coffee Monsters Co. Thought that was fun. And this is from Hubman and Chub Girl. That purple was a little too bright. I used Tombow markers for this. That purple was a little too bright, so here I switched to the lighter color lavender. And then June, we go on vacation in June, so I use this washi for June. And I did not finish setting up for, and this is a birthday in our household. I did not finish setting up all of the things just yet. I may need to change them. I'll check that mid-year around June to make sure that I still want to continue to track the same things that I just listed. This is from Hubman and Chub Girl. This is also my birthday month, July. And my name is Melissa, which means honeybee in Greek. So, and this is my dad's birthday week. And then through here, this is my birthday week. My birthday's on the 31st. And so that is as far as I got. Like I said, I did get all of the washi down here, but I have not really set up the rest of it. After I determine that I want to continue to track the same things, then I'll set it up, but that could change mid-year. And honestly, sometimes I just get tired of the layout that I've put in place. I had that problem last year with my Hobonichi, but I also think a lot of that was just because I did not like the planner. It just did not work well for me. But so far, I really love this paper in the sterling ink, and I love this layout. Moving into September. And then October, Coffee Monsters Co. I'll be using very minimal stickers, washi, and then the mini stickers I'll use as indicators as to what I'm tracking. But that's pretty much it. I'm not going to do a whole lot of decorative planning. This is Halloween week. Moving into November, and then that's Thanksgiving week. This is Amazon washi. I bought this off Amazon a couple of years ago, but I think it's really cute. And then into December. And I was a little more festive and did different types of washi on each week. This is all from Amazon. I ordered all this from Amazon. This is Cocoa and Fluff. This is Christmas week. And then here's the last week of December. So now we move into daily pages. So one of the things, this idea actually came from Planning Annie. I follow her. I've been following her for several years, and she writes out her grocery list as a way to be able to go back and reference what she needs to buy. And so I thought, I use a grocery app, but it doesn't all show up in one bird's eye perspective. You have to kind of scroll through the list to be able to add things, which is fine and it's great. But for me, I just want to be able to do a quick glance and see what exactly I need. I think in the way that my brain works, to be able to go through a list and just say, nope, 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 nope. Yes, I need mayo. No, no, no. Yes, I need green olives, so on and so forth. I think is just helpful for me. I do have one specific menu for tacos and enchiladas. We love Mexican food, and so you can kind of see how I have mine set up. So this is just kind of a quick reference, and again, because it has to do with budgeting and finances, I thought it would be great to house this here in this planner. And these stickers all came from Tiny Kate Plans. Super cute. And there it continues. And there's the rest of it. And I can add things, so I set this up in a way so that I could add more items if I needed to. And then here we have my Costco list, again, just so that I can quick reference and go through it and say, you know, yes, yes, no, no, etc. And then Trader Joe's and Sephora did the same thing. Still have some things to add to these. And then here I thought would be a good place to house birthday gifts that I buy throughout the year. I'm not sure if I'm going to house them here in the beginning. I don't know if I'll have enough room on one page, but I may need to add another shopping list on here also. And then I have my 2025, since Christmas is over, I can show this because everybody's opened their gifts. But I wanted to house my 2025 shopping list, Christmas list on here, because I'm going to be taking this planner with me everywhere. And as I go through the year, as I find things for people that I really like. I want to be able to document it here, but I want to be able to cross-reference it to 2025 and just make sure that I'm not buying the same things for people. So that's why it's housed in the 2026 planner. And then here we have the beginning of a quarter. So I purchased 5 of these actually, from Pookie Bear Cuties. Thought they were really cute as a way to just divide up my quarters. So here's how I have my daily set up and how I plan to use them. So I have the date, the day of the week, and the date, and I've divided it into fourths. What I plan to do is writing in specifics as far as all of the things. So it's a duplication of what I have in the beginning. But what I want to be able to do with this is to track my no spend days. So by writing all of the things that I have spent on any given day, I can easily see what days are no spend. And the days that I haven't spent anything, then I'm going to put a sticker for fun. I just thought it would be really fun to do that. So I've set this up for January, but not for the rest of the months because I just want to make sure that I like this format. So they're all the same, nothing dramatic, nothing fancy. And then I'll start over in February. So then at the end of the quarter, so this is the next one. So this would be the end of March going into April. So these just divide up my quarters and so that I can reference them. And then here we have, again, Pookie Bear Cuties. Love this strawberry shortcake line, just so much fun. This is going into summer, so this is going to be July. And then we have one for autumn. And then one for Christmas. Thought those were so cute. So these are just, I really want to have fun with this. I am a terrible budgeter and finance tracker. I find it very boring. And so I'm just trying to figure out ways that I'm going to enjoy this process and I'm going to enjoy being in this planner. Same thing with my fitness. I don't like tracking my fitness. I don't like tracking any of the things, but I'm just trying to make it as fun as possible because I really want to be able to get in this planner, because if I want to be in it, then I'm going to want to complete and fill out all of the information connected to that. So yeah, that's what I have so far, and I'm feeling really good about it, and I'm really excited. When I first got this planner, I bought it with not really having anything in mind, honestly. I didn't have anything specific in mind for it. And then I started looking at it and started looking at the things that I wanted to track and how I wanted to plan things out for 2026. And I thought, that might work for this. And it really has come together, and I'm so excited about it. So anyway, thanks again for taking time out of your day to be here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and just appreciate you all taking time out of your day to join me. Thanks so much, and take good care.